Southwest Key is a preparatory academy in East Austin for sixth graders aimed at getting their 100 kids into college. Their goal is to make a better future for East Austin's children. Southwest Key's director, Maria Tellez, has said that most students in East Austin are only expected to graduate from high school. In the past, schools would be telling their seniors what jobs may be available, and not what colleges they could go to.
The primary reason for us to have an East Austin College Prep Academy is because we're wanting to build a culture in East Austin that provides students with academic excellence, which has been so lacking in East Austin. We want to create a culture of respect, a culture of civic responsibility, a culture of, like I said, academic success, and a parent-teacher-student relationship that works together and that united, we can make this happen.
The program is not only aimed at the betterment of children, rather at creating a more successful community. The school is doing this by requiring the parents to be involved in their children's education.
I kind of say the word involvement is not what I like to hear. I like to say engagement. And the reason why I say that is because we, as a second requirement, there's only two requirements that we ask our students: that they be available for the 3-week Summer Institute, and that parents sign up for a 9-week training with the Parent Academy. We have a Parent Academy, and the parents have to just participate, whether it's in the fall or in the spring, but they need to participate. That's a requirement in order to maintain their students in school. That 9 weeks is so intense in the sense that what we're trying to do is share the values, and hopefully we both all agree on the values that this school has and that it's similar at home. And that's where we start creating our culture. We start creating that culture where all parents are networking, all parents believe that students should be in bed by 9:30, that they have to have a little place somewhere in the home allocated for them to be quiet, to study and do their homework. Students are expected to be here on time every morning at 7:30 until 4:30 in the afternoon. We do provide extracurricular activities, and we also provide aftercare, school care, through the Boys and Girls Club that partners with us. So we really have it made so that they can focus and feel that there's a system that works for them.
The teaching staff is more involved with the students' progress as well.
Aside from that, we have our teachers, and our teachers are available to our students every evening, Monday through Friday, from 4:30 p.m. till 9 p.m. after school. So students, if they have a problem, we don't expect parents to be able to help mom or dad if they can't help them with homework, but we are a phone call away, and students can call their teachers, ask them about if they're having problems, so there is no excuse for students not to have their homework the next day.
The long-term goal might still seem very far off, but Tellez said students as well as parents are already seeing results after just one school year.
So I think mainly what we found is that if we have the buy-in and the support of the parents, if the parents believe in what we're doing and they see it at home and it reflects to when they get the report cards and they're getting A's and B's, you have no idea how wonderful that is. And to teach parents, let me teach you how to calculate GPA, and why is GPA important? What's that going to make? What difference will that make as your child enters into 9th grade and we're going to start thinking about college? Because every student here is going to go to college. That's the requirement. There's no exception to that.
Gaining respect is the #1 obstacle to overcome, Tellez said, but they've already come so far.
They feel so empowered. You should see their faces when they go, oh my goodness, I never knew about this. I had heard my older students, kids, say about GPA, but I never understood it. So giving them that power and knowledge is really strong, and it makes them feel like they're taking back some respectability that sometimes, as you know, children believe in their parents when they're small, but as they get older, they think they know more than their parents. Here we're trying to say to them, no, we're going to keep you one step ahead of your children. Get back that respect at home. Get back that ability to guide your children, to mentor them. That's important. And we're losing that in this generation, and I think parents are realizing that that's something that they need to address, and they're willing to listen to us and help us. And if they're being treated with respect and consistent, but thoughtful in their discipline, then we will see it here in school. They will respect each other. We will have less problems between students and disrespect with teachers. So we're really addressing those issues because we're seeing that a lot in other public schools and here too. Students that come in and you believe they're fifth graders and sixth graders and they're so small. No, they've been taught from the very beginning that they don't want to respect anyone. So we're teaching them the value of it, and they like it. And even though at the time sometimes they'll say this is too hard, the more we challenge them, the more we raise the bar, the more they exceed our expectations sometimes, and we're just blown away at their capabilities.
Southwest Key also offers help for adults and is building a community center this May to offer more services.
And here again, it's all a family center. Southwest Key is a family center because we're including everything aspects that we know are needed for this community to thrive. And our parents, for example, we would like to be able to, there's parents that do not have a job, that maybe have low skills. We would like to be able to refer them to the enterprise workforce development.
Yes, your center here is more for the community than just for the students or the parents. Right. It's for helping grow.
But isn't it wonderful that we can also, if we have parents here that have needs, we can immediately incorporate them into all the programs that we already have available. And so we have big dreams and hopes that we can provide them with medical assistance, with legal assistance, with workforce development, with leadership. We need more representatives for our community, in the political arena that represent this community that can, So I think that it's happening. It's happening. It has been a great experience and challenge, but I think the most wonderful and positive thing about it is, as you see when you talk to the students.
Yeah, they really seem proud of this place.
They're very proud of it. It's the nicest place they've had. It's the only place that has individual care for them. We know every student by name. We know when we receive them at the door every day. We say goodbye to them at the end of the day. We know the parents. We're making sure they're in a car, that they're safe going home or on the bus.